Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm coming to you from the land down under where it is very chilly. Today I'm doing a Scrapbook Fantasies Creative Family Challenge, and it is the June monthly mood board challenge, and I've gone with the colours and outdoors, nature, and my favourite, of course, sailing the wonderful blue oceans. And as you can see, I've used those colours. Now I've pulled together some things that may or may not end up on the actual layout. I have these two photos from when I was on the cruise, going in the Whitsundays. These are pieces of paper that I'm going to use. I've got some vellum to tone it down, to keep it soft and muted like the mood board, and I'm going to use these pieces from Scrapbook Fantasies Nautical collection, and they are just absolutely fabulous. So I'm umming and ahhing about this ombre piece of paper as to which side I'm going to use as the feature, whether I'm going to put the pink to the left or the right, and I think I'm going to just put it over there to the left and build from then on. So I'm going to cut off that branding strip, and that will then start my base. So as I said, I'm going to just layer this up a little bit first to see what looks best and how to arrange these pieces onto my layout. I like how the vellum mutes it a little and softens it, and that allows the colouring to happen. Now I love this door from that Nautical Dreams collection, and I'm going to add in a frame up here behind the photo, but I think I'm going to make that door actually open and slot that photo in under the door. So using Victorian Velvet as my distressing edge colour, I'm just going to lighten up the edges and define them with that colour, and it picks up the pink that's in the paper underneath. I'm also going to do that quote in the edging as well, and it's about she has a gypsy soul and wild heart, and left the normal to be filled with amazing. So that's a beautiful title or a beautiful quote for my pictures here, because I did leave left normal behind to find amazing, and that's what we did on this cruise. You can just see in the photos islands from the Whitsundays in the back passage. This was early one morning. Went out on the deck as we were coming into, I think it might have been Airlie Beach that day, and it was a beautiful morning, and I just love being out on the water and listening to the calm and watching the ocean going by. That's my idea of perfect, and that's my outside magic. So I'm just adding in some flowers here to soften up the side. At first I thought I might put it under the vellum as well, but I decided that I'm going to tuck it in under the door frame there, and it just sits nicely over the top. I get asked how to attach vellum. When it's like this, I use double-sided tape, but you can see down the bottom across the blue that the double-sided tape is showing, but I fix that up later on with the title. The rest, where the pattern in the yellow, you can't see it because it blends in with it. I have fussy cut out this little thing, I can't even think of its name, the door that goes to the door, a hinge, that's the word I was looking for, and I'm adding that there to build up like it's holding the frame of the ship and putting it together and that door frame into place. So I've got the other fussy cut elements from that Nautical Dreams collection. There are the shells. I really think they balance out the blue on either side. The starfish just makes the eye go around from left to right and down into the bottom of the ship's safety wheel there, and it's a nice touch to the nautical feel of this layout. I'm just adding in some tape here so that it all sits down nice and flat, and I'm pretty pleased with how this has come together, and I love the fact that the vellum's there. It softens it and it ties into the mood board as well. Just adding a bit of foam tape in behind to make sure that it stands up so that it looks like the photo is peeking out through the door. Just that little star there is bothering me with the foam tape, so I just need to reline that with another piece, it's not actually sticking nicely, and that's a problem when you cut it so thin that it can cause issues and not actually stick to your page. So there, I've done that now. Alright, so I've now done all my embellishments. I'm sorry about the noise in the background. My family can't help themselves. They're just being a little bit loud. I really do apologise if that's come through onto your video. So I've taken this wood chip title, and I am using some distress sprays to colour it. And this is another Scrapbook Fantasies item. They're wonderful chippies that they cut in store and sell to their customers, being in a great Australian product. I'm just going to use some pink to keep together the colours of the layout to tie in with some doodling around the outside, and it looks like a staggered rope doodle, so that ties in that nautical feel onto this layout. And I like to put a border around my layouts, especially if I'm just using straight onto the flat piece. That really needs to be finished off, and this is an easy way of doing it, and doodling always is an added interest to the page. And so you can see that I'm quickly just putting in those opposite brackets to form the rope type border. Once I've done that, I reassess the page again, and of course, you know me, I go and I get my Nouveau drops, and I've chosen the yellow because that's the colour of the tender boats that you can see in the background there, and it also ties in the yellow to the strip that I've done at the back. I've added in some sparkle here using my Wink Stella pen, and I'm going over the top of that chipboard just to give it a bit of sparkle and give it a bit of a lift. So you can see here that I have got that doodling frame. I've added in some Nouveau drops onto that cluster. That's the title with the chippies, and all of those pieces come together to create this very nautical feel layout, which will be in my cruise album from when I went on my cruise last year. So this is for the June mood board. You can see the close-ups here where I've used the frame. I've added in some fussy cut elements. I have that title there, which is a chipboard that I have dyed. I have added in that quote, "She left behind normal to find magical," and that is so true. With a cruise, it is magical. I put in these fussy cut flowers. I have the shells from the elements cut out from Scrapbook Fantasies. I will put all of the links for Scrapbook Fantasies in the description below. I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm scrapping down under with you today. Give me a like if you like my layout. I am entering it into the mood board challenge on Scrapbook Fantasies on Facebook. Don't forget to leave me a comment. I'll appreciate all the feedback. I get back to you as soon as I can. You can find me on all my socials under my name, Kathy Loves to Scrap, including Instagram, where all my layouts end up, even those without a video. Once again, thanks for watching. Happy scrapping. Until next time.